Hey everybody, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Happy Wednesday, sir.
Try that again,
Wednesday?
PJ.
Tuesday? Oh,
Happy
yeah,
Tuesday.
That's right. I'm jumping ahead of the game here.
That's okay. I know the week is speeding by, but not that quickly.
It is. Boy, we've got a lot going on. That's the reason why, Chris.
Exciting day today. Big news, Corvette winner drawn this morning from the great province of British Columbia.
No, not our U.S. fans in Colorado aren't going to be happy about that.
I understand. PJ, this is our, how many winners now from Canada?
Three,
and our second one.
Second from British Columbia.
From British Columbia.
What's going on up there?
I don't know,
Something
but
in the
congratulations to Rob from British Columbia. I had a chance to talk to him earlier today, and he was very, very excited. Can't wait to get down here to Florida to see the cars in person. So congratulations to those of you who are watching from within the U.S. Yes, the giveaways are open to U.S. and Canada, except the province of Quebec.
Right.
Speaking of giveaways you want to put in your garage, you guys have 7 days left to go ahead and enter to win this amazing Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS.
Chris, there's a lot of acronym numbers and names there. What's going on?
Well,
Cayman,
this
GT4
is
RS.
the king of the 718 Cayman Hill, as it were. So this one is really a track monster. It's not why I love it, but it is a track monster. It borrows the boxer engine from the Porsche 911 GT3, but in the Cayman 718 body. What I love most about this, and you really got to get on in here to take a peek.
Unlock me here, Chris.
Oh, well, that's what I'm going to do then,
Locked
PJ.
over here.
Yep, I will get that unlocked for you in
Keys right
just
in
a
there.
moment, PJ. If you allow me to grab the keys for you.
The key looks like a Porsche.
The key looks like a Porsche. Andy, why don't you come over here, PJ,
Oh, sure.
and take a look.
All right, we'll go over here on this side.
See, right on over here. I love the analog look and feel of the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS.
What is this, a 90s car, Chris?
No, not at all. It is a 2024, and it is just such an incredible vehicle. We're so happy to be giving it away.
Yeah, look at the way they make this key, Chris.
Oh,
It's like
look
a
at
little
that.
matchbox.
Yeah,
kind of
that's
thing, isn't
right.
it?
Look at that. PJ, go ahead and insert that into the
No, ironically,
key.
it's not on the right-hand side.
No, it's on the
over
left-hand
left.
side.
And that was like
That's
racing,
because
right?
race car drivers would want to get to that ignition quick as soon as they open the door.
Right, because
So
they had to run a running start, right? for
they
the
have a
drivers?
running start. That's right. Now look there, and you can get some backlighting happening there, and you can see those analog gauges. No big screen like you're starting to see on all the American vehicles that are being produced in 25 and 26 and so on. This is still all analog. The one thing that, not the one thing that's super high tech, but one of the shout outs that is incredibly high tech is this transmission. It's a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. For us who speak English and not German, we simply call it a PDK. That's P like Paul, D like David, K like King transmission. And I guarantee it will shift quicker than you could have shifted a stick shift. I know you're saying, not me, Chris, I'm so quick.
Well, if I had dual clutches, maybe that would be helpful. I need
That's right. So such an
4
amazing
feet.
vehicle here. And you guys have 7 days left. This one is lighter than a standard 718 Cayman GT4, and that is because it has a Weissach package. And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. The only thing I can really pronounce in German is chocolate cake. But the Weissach package is carbon fiber here, back here on the wing.
Make it much lighter, right?
Make it much lighter.
And does this wing help when...
It does. Helps with downforce when you're on the track. PJ made a joke earlier before we went live. He goes, does that wing help with city driving? Well, if your city is, it doesn't help with city driving. Helps with track driving.
I guess if you're in the Autobahn, I guess, right?
Right. Autobahn, the Nürburgring, let's take a look at the calipers and the rotors, because these are super impressive.
Wow, Chris, that's huge.
Right. Look at the size of those.
That is amazing.
Massive braking system.
And that's
and this car isn't that heavy. It's what, about 3,000 pounds?
Is that stock?
That's stock. Stock for this performance one. And then, of course, because these on an American car, you get 60% of your braking up front and 40% out back. I'm not sure if that's the same on the Porsche, but you don't require as large of a caliper in the rear. But it does still have the drilled rotors, right? That's what those are called, drilled rotors, front and rear.
Much smaller caliper in the back. And it comes with the California car cover.
Comes with the California car cover. I've got to tell you guys, I can't go into a Porsche dealer and pay cash for one of these. Why? Well, sticker price on this before market adjustment value, $183,000. It's very common for these to be sold for over sticker, meaning over $200,000. That means somebody could win it for a $3 donation or a $25 donation or a $100 donation or a $250 donation. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, that's crazy, Chris.
One lucky entry, whether it's a $3 one or whatever, will win this prize. And you guys only have 7 days left to enter to win. PJ, who's digging on it?
Well, Roger, certainly appreciate you saying congratulations to Robin S. of British Columbia, those 2 Corvettes. So
we need a Nebraska winner. When's that going to happen, Roger?
Mike says that the back things keeps the dirt off the rear.
Oh, I see. That's a dirt deflector.
No, and it is kind of, you look at that Porsche model, kind of like it curves down to the back, this thing kind of throws you off as to what it is, but if you took that off, it does definitely look
then
like
it would have that classic Porsche rear end look on it.
Right. And of course, the engine's in the back there, Chris.
That's correct. This isn't the only time we've given away a GT4 RS, and I'm hoping that Matt Mills is watching today because he won a GT4 RS in a different color from us a year ago. And maybe Matt can tell you, as a first-time Porsche owner, Matt, I think it's your first time owning a Porsche, what a life-changing experience it is, and what a game-changing driving experience it is. So Matt, if you're watching, please chime in and let everybody know, and that the winners are real.
Well, let's talk about the GT4 RS naming convention right there.
Okay.
Is there a 3 RS? Is there a 2 RS? Or is it just popped up with a 4 RS?
Well, so the Porsche 911 has a GT3. That is a very expensive 911. Go and look them up on price. I think they're over $300,000. So base 718 Caymans are under 100 grand. I don't know if there's lower levels of the GT/RS. I don't think so. I think there's a GT and there's a GT4 RS. But you got me on that, PJ. I'm going to have to look that up, and maybe we'll talk about that more tomorrow, the different levels of the Cayman. In fact, tomorrow, why don't we use the big iPad?
Sure.
And we'll talk about the levels of the Cayman. What I do know is that this is the top of the line premium 718 Cayman. And I'm going to put these.
Where's the 718 come from? Is that
I don't know where the 718 came from.
Like that? Yeah.
I can tell you this, so I love muscle cars, and the analog feel of this makes me feel right at home.
Now you've driven this.
Oh, have I ever?
And not like you're taking it out for the weekend, but you've had to bring it to, a different, from the dealership to here.
That is correct. And this is an amazing driving vehicle. And with it, once again, the analog is really special on it.
And I even think I heard you say it's like one of your top favorite cars in the garage.
It really is. One of my top favorite modern cars in the garage.
Yeah, that's saying something for you, Chris.
Yeah, that's saying something.
Now, Scott says, can't win if you don't play. Georgia could use this. I'm assuming Scott is from Georgia.
Scott from Georgia, the winner of the Super Beast. Thanks for joining us and watching today. And that's right. If you don't enter, you can't win. But if you're in it, you got a chance. Go ahead, PJ.
Kathy says the 718 in Porsche comes from the Porsche's racing history, not from an engine size or a model sequence. It refers to the Porsche 718 mid-engine race car built in the late 50s and early 60s, most famously the 718 RSK.
Well, I just learned something.
It's an interesting read.
Kathy, thank you for filling the audience and me in on that useful information.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. And by the way, Matt Mills says, my favorite.
So there you go. And Matt won. He didn't, when he received the call a year ago, he didn't think it was real, and now he's driving a Porsche GT4 RS.
Could Matt win again, Chris?
Well,
the odds are pretty slim, right?
I like somebody from Nebraska or Colorado or where else hasn't won before. No offense to the other 48 of the great states, but we have had winners from, you know, so many of them, not from all the states yet.
Yeah, but it's not like we pick a state, Chris.
We don't pick a state, it's a random number.
We don't even do the picking.
We don't even do the picking. Random number, they tell us, and then we learn where the winner is from. That's how it works. So you guys have 7 days left to enter to win this amazing Porsche GT4 RS. You could be like Matt M. of the great state of Washington and be our next big Porsche winner.
Is this different from Matt's?
Matt, this isn't that much different than yours. Matt's is a different color, but it's the same model.
Perfect.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes. It only happens right here, where dreams come true, like Rob from British Columbia learned today, the winner of 2 Corvettes. You could be the next big winner in our favorite place on earth,